Alright guys, so it is August 24th, it's around 7:25 in the morning. We're at this creek here, Euro nymphing. So the fly that I have on for today, and I don't know if y'all could see it, let me get my eyes out of the way and maybe it'll focus. It is a 3.3 millimeter waltz worm, and all we're going to be doing is Euro nymphing this little run on the back here. I got the GoPro on, and this is a high confident area, so hopefully we can hook up while on a nice camera. Let's do it. If there aren't fish in this hole right here, then this creek is empty. This is like the deepest area of this stretch, so we're gonna see if we could pull one out here. This is definitely one of those areas where, you know, when the water was at its all-time lowest in the heat of the summer, this is where they probably went holding in, so. There we go. Now that feels good. This makes me happy, guys. Gotta do the things that make you happy. There we go. Little brownie. There he is, guys. Get him back in the water. There we go. A little nice one. Keep that side pressure on. Jesus Murphy. Oh, I don't like this. Come on, give up. There we go. Keep this guy in the water. Well, guys, here's the rainbow. Decent little guy. This guy back on in. There he goes. So we just caught those two trout maybe like 10 minutes ago, and I re-rigged again. This area of the creek, this is the deepest hole, so I actually adjusted my tippet length here, and I'm rolling a double nymph rig now. So on my top tag here, if I can show you guys, here is my waltz worm. I'm gonna get my eyes out so you guys can see it again. My waltz worm, this is what I was originally fishing just with one nymph, and then as my point fly I have this, it's an olive collared Frenchie, and hopefully by lengthening my my tippet I can get to a lower depth where hopefully these trout are holding. Again, I caught two, but you know, I believe there's definitely a lot more. And again, it's like you're thinking about when those droughts occurred in the summertime, you know, this is where they went. You know, these creeks were bone dry, herons were picking them off, so where they go, they went to the deepest areas. Now that they're congregated, it's kind of a slow day, but if you could find them, you could kind of get into them. So hopefully we could get into one or two. Again, change flies, but at the same time, I still have that waltz worm. We're gonna film with the GoPro real quick. Tappy tap. Should be a red blinking light. I think I see it. All right, let's do it. There we go. I wasn't even ready for that one, but got him. Keep side pressure. Again, guys, when the current's going down, you want to keep pressure on the current and keep the rod sideways off the current. Drag it in. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. All right, guys, I'm going to show you with the GoPro. Again, Here he is, guys. Beautiful little brownie. Let's get him right back in the water. There he goes. There we go. I was just literally dipping it in that soft seam. I couldn't get to it because it's so deep on that bank, but I wasn't even expecting this one, to be honest with you guys. But when you sometimes try stupid things, it pays off. Oh, another brown. And he's off, which is good. Here he is, guys. Dude, guys, I literally didn't even cast. I just caught and released that one trout, right? I had my fly just dipped in the water because I was, like fiddling with my GoPro on my phone. And then this thing just takes it. Again, this fly wasn't even moving. It just was dipped in the water. It was in this dead water here, and this is a rainbow. That was arguably one of the weirdest catches I ever had with a trout. Here he is, guys. A little rainbow. Get him back in. There he goes. We're having an okay morning here, you know, shaking off the rust. It's been a while, but it's starting to rain pretty hard. We're just underneath a little shrub right now. I think I caught 5 trout, maybe 3 browns and 2 rainbows, I believe. You know, nothing too crazy, but you know, again, it just feels good to get back out, get in the swing of things. And you know, we're gonna try to probably fish new waters soon. I just kind of want to get to scouting more. You know, this is kind of like one of my high confidence spots, and you know, it really wasn't that great. You know, they stocked this area, so I kind of want to get into some wild browns and just kind of search for that. But yeah, hopefully it lightens up and we just kind of get back out on the water here. Let's do it. Oh wow, guys, I've never fished this run before. I'm kind of excited because this actually looks good and it looks deep. This looks juicy. Hopefully, I'd be happy if we just pull one out of here, to be honest with you. But I have a feeling maybe we catch even more. Are we on? There we go. That was such a subtle hit. I knew that there'd be something in this area. I was like going crazy there for a second. It's never a good sign when it's like, you know damn well that there's going to be fish holding in this area and you just can't seem to get it done. I might lose this guy because I can't get my net out. Well, that's actually a really nice brown, guys. Pretty one. This might be stocky. Well, guys, here's the brown. Get him right back on in the water. There he goes. Let's see if we can make up and catch him again. There, There we go, got him. This one might get off, guys. I can't get my net out in time. There we go. On the Frenchie, right in the corner. There he goes. All right, guys, I think it's time for the tripod here. We're starting to actually kind of get into them. We caught maybe 2 in about 10 minutes. Here it is, little small rig tripod. It ain't nothing too crazy, but it's video tripods are so expensive, guys, that you gotta take what you can get. And I think we're gonna put it right here and just bang. think we're gonna shoot an S-log, guys. That's in my function here. Go like that. And I think we might start fishing this more. Right in there. There we go. Right in that direct seam, guys. Keep side pressure on him. Little brownie. Let's see where we are with the camera. There we go. Right in the, wow, this is a wild brown, guys. On the Frenchie, look at that. Beautiful wild brown. Look at that little red tip adipose fin. Absolutely beautiful. There he goes. So we just caught that one wild brown. We're gonna go back out, see if we could go back to back here. You know, I've never fished this hole before, and it just goes to show you that it really does pay off to just constantly explore new waters. Again, going with a little double nymph rig, a little Frenchie as my point fly, and a waltz worm with lively legs tied in as my topper. Maybe I'll do a fly tying tutorial on how to do the waltz worms with the lively legs. Let's just get back out and start fishing. There we go. This is getting too easy now, guys. This is too fun. Too much fun. I love it, guys. Oh, wow. Real pretty brown. Look at that. That might be one of our biggest browns today. Right on the nose, I got him. Look at that. That's pretty. Here he is, guys. Nice little brownie. There he goes. I don't know if y'all could see him in the water there, but he's swimming. Be free there, bud. All right, guys, we're gonna fish. We were catching them down below there on that side. Now we're gonna try this little upper waterfall here, but right away I can already say I don't think it's gonna be as deep as over there, which I don't really like, but we're gonna see if we can do it. We'll see. Guys, this actually seems like a much deeper run than this one that we originally cast it at. Ah, guys, we're having hits at least. Here we go. I got a good feeling about this cast. There we go. Crank her on in, baby. Yee yee. Little rainbow. Keep that side pressure. All right, let's see if we can get him. Oh, there we go. All right, guys, here's the rainbow. Probably just a little 13-incher. There he goes. All right, guys, we're gonna see if we could go back to back here. Give ourselves a nice long piece of leader to go on and cast out. There we go. Brownie. Woo! I love when it's like back to back like that. It's always like you go to a new spot, you hook into one, and then it's like a 50-50 if you get into another one like the next 3 casts after. I don't know if it's a brown. Oh yeah, it is. Pretty. Hell yeah. On the Frenchie again, guys. Alright guys, here's the brown. Right here, guys, nice little brownie. There he goes. There we go. Ah! First one we lost. Previously up there, caught 2, lost 1. And then about an hour ago, we caught 2 here, I believe. So we're just gonna cast here. This is my first cast back in the same hole that we caught those 2 earlier. A lot of the times it's like if you just revisit an area that you kind of left alone for a little bit, they'll bite again. Ah, there we go. I thought I missed him. Oh, decent little brown. Stay on, baby. This is a pretty one. Get on in. Oh, I missed the net. There we go. Oh, yeah. This is a stocky, though. Little brownie. Get this guy back on in. There he goes. So I made it up from that creek. I was below that bridge fishing these rapids. Now I'm up here, and it's literally like a big reservoir. So what I'm gonna do, and I will fish this little side run, but this just looks cool. Like I see a bunch of little bluegills. I'm just curious if I could catch a little bluegill. It's about like 100 of them. Got one. Oh, they're little sunfish. Oh guys, I'm sure there's some real big bass in here looking at all the freaking bait fish there are. I'm sorry, but that right there, it's 12 o'clock, right past the falls, that little riffle. I've been playing guitar too much. This looks so juicy. There we go. Wild brown. Ah! Off. So if ever there were to be a 20+ inch wild brown, I could only imagine it being like underneath those roots with those overhanging branches on a nice little bend. Oh my God. This is arguably one of the coolest places I've ever fished. There we go. "100% pure wild browns." Pretty one. Here it goes, guys.